Oh, Mr. Mo is back with another Photoshop tutorial for you guys. Here we go. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to take something from one picture and put it in another picture, which is something that a lot of you guys really enjoy doing. So let's start. I like to always have my background picture, the picture where I want to put something into. I like to have that be my main picture. Okay, and now something you're really going to want to watch when you're combining photos or doing anything like that is you're going to want to watch picture quality and make sure that they have similar quality. What I mean by that is if it's like an older picture and it's kind of grainy or out of focus, you don't want to put it in a picture like this that is super sharp and clear and crisp. You wouldn't want to do that. Okay, so here's my main picture, and then what I'm going to do, well, first I guess what I'm going to do is I am going to show you guys a little tip that can help some of you out when you are searching for images. Okay, so I want to search for a picture of a tiger. Okay, and so I'm going to go to images, and look, there's lots of pictures here of tigers, and there may be the perfect one here that I want, and I could insert it into Photoshop. I could use the quick select tool and get rid of the background and all that, and then erase around it, which is great to do, especially if you find a picture of a tiger that you really like. But there's another little trick that you can try is you can type in tiger and then or whatever you're looking for, and at the end of it put PNG. And what you'll see a lot of times is that someone has done the work for you. And so these tigers are already on a PNG background, and you can see these little squares here. That means that somebody has removed the background for you, and you're not going to have to do that when you put it into Photoshop. So some of the work's already been done for you. And so that is what I have done, is found a picture of a tiger within Google, that the PNG file that's already been done for me. So I'm going to go to File, Open, and I'm going to go find my tiger. You can see right here, tiger pic is what I'm going to open up. Okay, and so now I put this in, and it's a separate little tab up here of pictures. So here's my first picture. Here's the other picture that I just put in, and I want to put this picture in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to my marquee tool, right? And I'm just going to select the entire thing. I mean, I'll even come way out here. And I'm just going to select the entire picture. You don't have to do the quick select or anything like that. And I'm going to go to Edit Copy. And then I'm going to come back here. And I'm going to go to Edit Paste. Okay? So now we're starting. We're getting something here. Okay? And what we're now going to do with this tiger, clearly this tiger is gigantic, and we want the tiger to be a little bit smaller. So what you want to do if you ever want to adjust a photo that you put into another photo is you want to go to Edit and then Free Transform, or just hit Control T on your keyboard. Okay? And when you do this, I like to pull from the corner. You don't really want to pull from here and go. I like to pull from the corner because it keeps the ratio the same. As long as you're pulling it at a nice steady rate and you're not doing this. Obviously that tiger does not look very real, right? And so I'm going to pull this tiger in, and then I can click on it and I can move it around. Now one thing you want to be aware of is, like, tigers are pretty big, right? So this tiger this close would probably be bigger than that. I'm going to go ahead and say that this tiger would be much bigger than the kids here, okay? And so let's say I hit enter. That stops the free transforming. There's my tiger laying in the snow with the kids there. And maybe I'm not happy with that. As you can see, I have two layers here. So if I'm not happy with that, I would just go back to Edit, Free Transform, and I can mess with it some more. Maybe I want to make it smaller and maybe move him further away, because if he's further away, he would be a little bit smaller. So maybe I end up doing something like that, okay? And going with my tiger there. Now, I could probably pick a better picture, because you can see the bottom of the picture, looks like maybe it's been doctored a little bit. So if I'm wanting this to be believable, and when I zoom in on this picture, because this picture is currently only at 25%, you can see that the quality is pretty consistent. As I'm zooming right, and I'm like looking around, oh my gosh, a tiger, right? And so here's a tiger. This little guy's looking at him, and this dad's like, oh son, you're about to get eaten by a tiger. Um, so that's basically putting a picture into another picture. Again, you can get much better pictures than this. I just wanted to show you something that was nice and quick so you could see kind of how it works. And you have to be real cautious with the kinds of pictures that you choose to make if you want to pull it off, that it's real. Okay, so that is that on your tutorial. Talk to you.